have one question written by Ritvik sir. He said that, hi sir, glad to meet you. My doubt is how to get 60 marks in chemistry subject inter public examination, and what topic should I concentrate? Please give me the suggestions. This is the question from Ritvik sir.
Okay, sir. Mr. Ritvik, the related with these short answers and essay, long answer questions, you may not find any difficulty because all the questions you can answer, and the 60 marks getting depends upon the very short answers that are 10 questions which are supposed to be answered. Because essay questions we have one choice, and in short answer questions also we have choice. But in these 10 marks questions, 10 questions related with 2 marks, you don't have choice. You must very accurate, just like you are accurate in mains and also in the object examination. For that, all it needs is that I feel that more than around 6 to 7 questions will be stock questions only. Just to test this, the caliber of the students, naturally 2 or 3 questions will be taken from the textbook directly, not the question bank. Directly 2-3 questions will be taken from the textbook. Those questions will be present in between, that is in the lesson, in the textbook. So therefore, you must read textbook. Yes, in order to get 60 out of 60, all you need is to read the textbook. Don't leave any definition, don't leave any formula. Try to read all this, textbook thoroughly.
I think Ritvik sir have answered your question. Definitely, textbook reading is very, very important for chemistry is concerned. Yeah. Anybody who want to ask a question, please raise your hand. We'll give an option. Anyone who want to ask a question, it's a golden opportunity, guys. And you can just raise your hand. Yeah, Sheetal, you want to ask a question? Please unmute yourself and you can ask a question. Please unmute yourself. Yeah. Are you there? Yeah. Yes, who want to ask a question? Please raise your hand. And sir, even we have some questions on YouTube. There was one question written by a student. How to prepare organic chemistry?
Yes, related with organic chemistry, all you need is, you must be very much, strong in the fundamentals. First you need is to learn fundamentals. See, majority of the questions will be from related with GOC. GOC means general organic chemistry. So the general organic chemistry you must familiarize. So that includes, general organic chemistry includes, that is isomerism along with the nomenclature which is inbuilt, and then related with electronic displacement effects and the applications of these electronic displacement effects are the majority questions related with the remaining, forthcoming equations. So as far as mains is concerned, the reactions that was there in the NCERT textbook is sufficient, but as far as advanced is concerned, you have to you must have some applications related with that. For that, be thorough with GOC, and then you can answer those questions. And as far as organic chemistry is concerned, sir, teacher assistance is must. Yes, for organic chemistry, getting doubts clarification with organic chemistry, teacher assistance is must. Because there you can create new questions also in chemistry, organic chemistry, based on that GOC, that applications you need. Teacher assistance is must in answering organic chemistry.
And sir, I know I was also very, scared of this organic chemistry when I was in intermediate. Sir. My questions are, there are so many naming reactions in organic chemistry.
Yes.
And is there any technique to what called to remember those, sir? Because students forget.
No, sir. Only them channelizing them, just writing them on the paper, and just in a systematic way, in an orderly manner, because the reaction was named in the honor of the scientist. Actually, a Hoffman degradation reaction, Woods reaction, these are all the names of the scientists. So yes. Who sorted out that, who found that reaction. So the only thing is, hardly there are very few, or not so many hundreds of reactions. Named reactions were there, very few reactions only. So if you just arrange them in a systematic way on the paper, then student get acquainted, sir. The only difficulty here is related with the student is that he is not interested to put it on the paper. If you put those reactions on a paper, he feels that you will come across only one page, the name of the named reactions.
Yes, sir. And sir, we have one question from Harsha. He's asking, I was just wasting my time entire year with friends and now I am getting realized. So he's asking, sir, will it be possible to crack advanced exam because there is only 1 year left? It's a very realistic question.
So sir, I think he's a first year student.
He's now in second year.
So in second year means again he's asking about 1 more year.
No, sir. Yeah, maybe first year. I'm sorry. Maybe he's first year. Yeah.
Yes, because yes, there is every possibility was there, Mr. I think he's Harsha, sir.
Harsha.
Yes, Mr. Harsha, that 1 hour is more than sufficient for cracking advanced. From this point of time onwards, if you just make focus, that's what I insisted on, the focus and your attitude, gentlemen. Even from forget about let not postmortem the things that you made in the first year. You forget about first year. Now you start from the day one. Now you consider this day as the first day. So there is high possibility and every possibility was there to get seat in advanced. Yes, it is very much possible.
Yes.
1 year is sufficient.
Harsha. Yes. Yeah, Harsha, don't lose confidence. And definitely 1 day is a very good time to prepare for advanced exam. And we have seen a lot of students cracking advanced just even 2-3 months preparations. So instead of time, focus is more important. Sir, we have one more question from Trinay. He's asking, but how to get idea to use different formula and what to use, sir, in the objective questions? Maybe he's saying, sir, there are so many formulas are there. How to use a formula for a particular question? See,
the answer for that, Trinay, I think he is very much eagerly looking there, and his video, his face also have been seeing there. The only thing is that don't list out the formula. Don't list out the formula, all the formula don't list out on the paper. List out the formula related with a particular chapter. Say, for example, if you are in atomic structure, you list out all the formula with the atomic structure only. If that question is related with atomic structure, now you don't have many number of formula. If that question is related with atomic structure, sir, it is simply something like our computer terminology. Sir, that CPU has all the content there. Sir, can we get directly on the screen, directly the content that our requirement? We should go to that folder. You have to, you have to search the folder. In that folder, again, you have some subfolders there. You have to go to that subfolder. Then only you can find actually the question. So like this, if you consider the CPU as the total chemistry, sir, we have folders related with the different chapters. In that different chapters, again, you have that subtopics. You have to go to that subtopic and click there, and you get recollect with the formula. And you have to analyze first of all that this question is related with the subtopic. This question is related. You should recollect and realize that the subtopic to which this question belongs. For that you need subject. For that you need to learn the subject. Not the formula is important here. The analyzing the question, recollecting the content to which that question is the question belongs is more important. So I think when Trinay sir has answered a question. Yes, sir. We want to, what are the, sir, he's asking, Murali is asking a question, sir. Sir. We want an advice from you. What are the best courses we can take up to relate to chemistry for pursuing a great career? That's a very good question, sir. Sir, is it apart from engineering? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because there are, suppose if you do, if you want to pursue a career in chemistry, what are the courses he's asking, sir? Yes, sir. One direction is the direction in which we came, that is related with the BSc and then MSc and then going with research. So that is one path. Sir, in that path, so after completion of BSc, if you go for masters, there the topics, the branches will be divided as physical, organic and inorganic branches. If the student is very much interested in research, then he can go for the research. Otherwise, he can, if his student is very much interested in industrial field, then he can go into the industrial field. Now for all these, the only one of the path is after completing BSc and MSc, one path. And second path is that if he's a student having some BPC BPC background, he can go for microbiology, he can go for biochemistry, and in that direction also he can go. Sir, apart from this technical career, so in this science, in the science path, he must have that attitude of research attitude. Then he have plenty of chances. In R&D wing, in each and every industry, sir, nowadays the total money of the people are going to, only majority of the money is going to the medical shops. Isn't it, sir? Majority of the money is collected by the medical shops. So each and every medicine will be associated with the chemical industry only. That chemical industry will be associated with R&D. If you have that research orientation, you can go and you can mint money, not earn money in that field. So very appreciable student, that one who is just
Murali sir. Yeah, Murali has the question.
Murali. Yes, very good. Very good. So then if you are very much interested in chemistry, you select this path and have that research idea.
Yes, sir. One thing I always say that because in pandemic time, sir, I always see this example. Only science have saved the people, sir, not the God, not your believers, or not your preachers. So all the people, even the preachers also were under safeguard. They also got vaccinated.
Yes.
So I always say, don't believe God blindly, believe science. And we should thankful to all the chemist people who have found this vaccination. Without this vaccination, India itself, we might have seen lakhs of people dying out of this pandemic, sir.
Yes.
So definitely, we should respect all the people who are taking chemistry as their career, because they are the people who are saving our lives. And we know, sir, in India, the life expectancy have increased to nearly 70 years, average lifespan. It is only because of drugs that we have developed.
Yes,
and many countries are looking at us because of this drug industry, sir.
Yes, sir.
So definitely, guys, if you're really interested in chemistry, you have plenty of opportunities in chemistry, and do some research on it, room, and you love it. What your comment on this, sir?
Sir, a little bit, getting settlement in the career is a little bit longer.
Yes.
But the settlement is permanent.
Yes, sir.
A software engineer, if he could not able to update himself after 40 to 45 years, everything and all the content in him will be squeezed out. After 40 to 45 years, nobody knows what happens. But as far as the sciences are concerned, if he is a science student, as his experiences enriches, his services also will be utilized to the wider domain. So he will get more and more opportunities. But settlement is little bit, longer.
Long. It will take time, but it is permanent.
Yes, it is permanent. Yes, permanent. It is permanent. Yes. It is permanent.
Sir, we have a question from Rohit. He's asking, sir, could you please suggest me or give any tips about the way of studying chemistry?
So that's what we discussed in this webinar. First, reading the textbook. Reading the textbook, it is a must. It is a mandate for any chemistry student. While reading the textbook, make that short notes. So while preparing the short note itself, you will become very much acquainted with answering, sir. That's a wonderful idea, sir. If any student, if all the students try to follow these wonders they can create in chemistry, that then certainly they can apply that formula M plus P is equal to C. They can easily get seat. They can easily get seat.
I do agree, sir. I do agree. Sir, we have a very good question, long question from Sutish. Sir, he's saying, sir, I am second year student. I have my NEET in May. I feel inorganic is tough. Making notes using NCERT for a P block and F block in last few months of my preparation consumes more time. Should I go only with the reading NCERT or making notes for inorganic is must already? I made a formula list for physical and equation notes for organic. It is useful for revision for grand test. What about inorganic?
Yes, a very good question related with inorganic chemistry. Yes, I should talk for 2 minutes, because a student, especially even for IIT advanced student also, sir, if he is able to answer this inorganic chemistry well, double benefit, because he can save the time. Because for answering inorganic chemistry, no need of, if you remember it, you can answer it. Otherwise, you can't. No trying or no solving or no derivation. If you remember, you can write. Otherwise, you can let off. So therefore, if you are able to answer these inorganic questions comfortably, then you can save the time for the remaining two subjects also. And while the only problem with inorganic chemistry is that it is very vast and unbounded, sir. The content is very vast and unbounded. I think he is a NEET student. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, sir. He is NEET student.
Yes. The suggestion for him is strictly stick on to the NCERT lines. Nothing more than that is required. As far as inorganic chemistry is concerned, you should have proper boundaries. That boundaries must be strictly with respect to NCERT. That is sufficient, sir. More than sufficient.
I think, yeah, Sutish, I think you got your answer. Thank you, sir. And one more point I want to add, sir, because being a physics teacher, I know the advantage of studying chemistry well. One important thing is atomic structure, sir. The first chapter that you teach, the same atomic structure, they're going to learn physics also. Almost all the topics. The second is behavior of gases.
Yes, sir.
We have the same behavior of gases in second year. I mean, first year physics itself. Then we have kinetic theory of gases, sir, almost. And you teach more than physics, that kinetic theory of gases.
Yes, sir.
If they are good at KTG, it is very useful for physics also.
Yes, sir.
Then you talk about the dual nature of matter. Very important, even physics also.
Yes,
you talk about nuclear physics. It is also very useful for us in nuclear physics, also there in chemistry physics.
Yes, sir.
So, and even one important
thermodynamics.
Thing is thermodynamics.
Most important, thermodynamics.
Yes. So, students, if we can learn chemistry, these 5 chapters, you no need to prepare in physics. Directly you can answer some of the questions in physics with a little bit of extra preparation. So you have a dual advantage of studying chemistry, and we need a knowledge of chemistry also, sir. When we solve problems in atomic physics, nuclear physics, we require a lot of periodic table knowledge. So definitely studying chemistry will make a lot of a difference in physics also. Yeah. Quickly, I want to learn. I mean, anybody wanted to ask live question? Anybody who wish to ask a question? I want anyone, please share your feedback on this web. Sir, you said your friends have joined. Can you name them, sir? I can ask them.
I don't know, sir. How many of them there? Yes.
Yeah, if anybody is there who want to share the feedback, please unmute yourself and share your feedback on this webinar. Definitely it will be very useful for us. Guys, anyone, please unmute yourself and you can talk. You can share your feedback. How useful this webinar to you? Any parent or student or any teachers, please.
Sir, DS sir, Saravanan.
Saravanan garu, please unmute yourself, sir.
Sir, please, sir.
Yeah, sir, I'm here. I was all the while watching and hearing this wonderful thing going on. It was definitely beneficial to most of the students that many of them find chemistry a bit difficult. Some of them prefer physics over to chemistry. I think this webinar will definitely be an eye-opener for them in the fact that they might be saving up a lot of time while doing chemistry. Especially in Tamil Nadu, we feel that many students tend to do physics in the first slot and then go for chemistry, and particularly inorganic reactions, that too naming reactions. They find it a lot confusing, and you've given a clear thing about how to go about it. Because not to go beyond the limits of NCERT. I think that's where most of the children who do chemistry make a lot of mistakes. They go out of the boundaries of the textbook. They go in search of a lot of things which might not actually end up really good on them. In fact, they will go off the track. So that results in a lot of waste of time. I think to those type of people, this webinar is giving a clear-cut saying that not to leave the boundaries of NCERT. So once you studied NCERT well, then it's one step nearer to their destination. And moreover, the timing of this webinar is also very good. It's like just about near the board examination. Many of the students might be touching their board exams books only now. They might be in the NEET and JEE preparations, and right now they'll be opening the board exam book. And many might take this as a kind of period where they may not, they'll think that this is a waste of time studying for board, and this might hinder their JEE performance or the NEET performance. And for them also, you clearly given an answer that studying for board is a direct step, one step nearer to the destination. So people who are preparing for board, having 3 or 4 days time in between 2 exams, and when definitely chemistry comes up, I think they'll have to very clearly know that whatever they study is going to help them in their NEET or JEE preparation in the second phase. Thank you, Chitti Babu sir, for this wonderful.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for listening your voice after a long gap.
Okay, Saravanan Garu, can you please tell about yourself, sir? What exactly you do?
Sir, I'm basically a physics teacher having around 30 years of experience in teaching physics. I've been associated with Chitti Babu sir for about 7 to 8 years when we were working in Andhra. And right now I'm in Tamil Nadu, and I've started an institute on my own. And we are having around some 2,500 students writing +1 and +2. And every year we do good results on par with other institutes.
Wow. Actually, Chitti Babu sir told me about you, sir. And thanks for joining. And it's a wonderful to see you. And one important, sir, all the credit goes to Chitti Babu sir. Actually, I was planning to conduct this webinar just before the JEE Mains exam. And then he said that, no, sir, don't do that. Now, please conduct this webinar. Because I thought in Andhra, the students are busy preparing that board exam, sir. So I thought they may not come to this webinar because this is a wonderful webinar I want to conduct. But Chitti Babu sir insisted me that please conduct this webinar now itself because it is going to help a lot. That's what you also told, sir. Thank you so much, Chitti Babu Garu, for your vision. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir. So there is a student, I think, Lasya, raising the hand.
Yeah, Lasha, are you there? Can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, can you share?
Yes, good evening.
Sir, thanks for sharing this very wonderful speech, sir.
Thank you.
I got.
Today, you raise your hand. Lasha, you want to continue? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, I got some faith on me that I can score good marks in mains. So.
Okay, thank you. Okay, all the best, Lasya.
Thank you,
sir. Follow these tips carefully. And any student, if you have any doubts related with that also, you can contact through the forum of the SET group. I will be in contact with the SET group people, and I can answer the questions, whatever. Maybe the subject related, or maybe your difficulties in writing the examination, or difficulties in facing the examination, or any difficulties, that is any sort of what do you call fear in facing the examination, I can share, and I can certainly help you through the platform of the SET group.
Thank you, sir. Because we have this SET forum, definitely those questions you can answer, sir. Student, please post all your questions, even subject also not a problem. Sir is going to how to log in that room. Please download the app. You can download the app and register yourself. And there we have a forum. In the forum, you can what call it as post all your questions. And if you have any issues, you can message me for this WhatsApp number 756-856-9216. Chitti Babu sir, we have 2 more questions here.
Yes,
Sarath is asking, sir, I constantly get confused in thermodynamics. How do I get over it?
So in thermodynamics, confusion is again with respect in amalgamation with the physics people, because yes, it is the confusion is related with these 2 subjects, sir. Especially student get confusion only in up to first law and work done. The remaining the remaining part, that is entropy and free energy and others, nowhere related with the physics, sir. That is totally chemical thermodynamics, that is totally chemistry. As far as the first law is concerned, regarding the sign convention, we have quite opposite with the physics.
Yes, sir, that's a problem.
Yes, that is actually the main problem. So there, the student should be cautious that I am writing chemistry question, so that I should not take the sign convention related with the physics. So only thing is, sir, in thermodynamics, especially the first law of thermodynamics and related with that, what you call the work done, only 3 to 4 formulas are there. Only 3 to 4 formulas. That is work done in isothermal reversible process, work done in isothermal irreversible process, work done in adiabatic process. While doing, work done in adiabatic process, one is free expansion against zero pressure, other one is against constant external pressure. Only related with these 4 formulae, the first law of thermodynamics is totally based on related with work done.
Yes, yes.
And then secondly, the regarding sign conventions are only main problem arises only there itself. You will be saying that work done on this is, we say that work done on the system is positive and work done by the system is negative. We are correct as far as chemical thermodynamics is concerned. You are also correct as far as the physics approach towards the thermodynamics is concerned. So nothing is wrong. So your approach towards the thermodynamics is different. Our approach towards thermodynamics is different. You will be studying the impact of the surroundings on the system, but we study the chemical reaction that occurs in the thermodynamic system. Let some chemical reaction taken place in the system fitted with a frictionless piston. Let us suppose some endothermic reaction have taken place. Exothermic reaction have taken place. Some energy has been released. That energy is taken by the surroundings. So when energy is given to the surroundings, automatically the surroundings entropy increases, system entropy decreases in one direction. And other one is, if it is an insulated system, let us suppose it is an insulated system, then if work is to be done by the system, who will supply energy to the system for doing that work? The substance present in the system has to supply the energy. When system has to supply the energy, its internal energy decreases. When the internal energy decreases, then automatically we say that work done by the system is negative.
Yes,
That's what we discuss in chemistry. An approach in thermodynamics is different, sir.
Definitely, sir. If they understand these nuances, definitely there will not be a problem for them. Sir, I have answered your question. Sir, we have one question from Ashwin. He's saying, sir, I'm getting confused with all the names, reactions. How do I remember each compound for each named reaction?
So that is, sir, learning, especially that comes in organic chemistry, sir. Sir, regarding when the boy just goes to the school, he has to learn alphabets to write. He has to learn alphabets to write the words. Then he has to way in which the words are connected to frame a sentence. Then he has to learn how these sentences are arranged to get an essay. Just like that, the learning organic chemistry should start with fundamentals. Now that is with the alphabets of chemistry. That first alphabet is related with the carbon valence is 4. From that, he has to start. So many of the students, the main problem related with organic chemistry is that they will not go to the fundamentals. They will not attend the fundamentals. Finally, they want to remember the named reactions. Sir, without knowing the formula of benzene, how can the chemical reaction related to the benzene can be learned? That's what I said. The only GOC is considered to be the heart of organic chemistry. Nomenclature, isomerism, electronic displacement effects, and is considered to be the heart of organic chemistry. A student who was very much strong in these particular parts can crack organic chemistry. Otherwise, sorry to say. Yes.
Yes. I think Ashwin, you got your answer.
Very, very clear.
Yes, we want to hear from somebody else. Murali Garu, are you a chemistry faculty? Murali, chemistry is there. Sir, are you a faculty? Murali Garu. Sir, you know him, sir, Murali?
Murali.
He said chemistry, maybe other faculty. Yeah, anybody want to share your feedback? Yeah, Murali chemistry, please unmute yourself, sir. Please unmute yourself and please express your feedback.
Yes, he raised the doubt. And
Murali chemistry, raise your hand. Yes, sir. Murali, please unmute yourself, Andy. Okay, maybe he has a problem. And yes. Saravanan sir, we have one person request from our side. Very soon, let's have one webinar with you, sir, because I just know that you are an experienced physics faculty.
Yes,
And I
certainly.
hope,
He's very much strong in physics. I know him very
yes,
well.
sir, we need. Sarvan, sir, we
He's
need
very much
confirmation
strong
from
in
your side.
physics.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely wisdom from people like you has to transfer to the young generation. Yeah, Murli garu, can you unmute yourself, Andy? Okay. Sir, I have some what called a feedback from the students, especially Harsha said, sir, I'm very grateful to you for conducting such a webinar as I was in confusion how to go through chemistry. And now I am guided well by sir, and I will not be doing such things again. And thanks a lot, sir. So it's a wonderful
Realization.
to see. Yes, sir.
Realization.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You really made a difference for Harsha. And then we have one more message from what is that? Trinay sir, he said, special thanks to Chitbab sir for making me know many important things, and Venkatesh sir for inviting us all. Thank you, Trinay, for expressing your gratitude. Definitely, sir. It was a wonderful session, very informative. You're so patient enough, and you're so committed towards this webinar. I know how much effort you kept for creating all this PPT, all that information. Very relevant content and very useful to the students community. Yeah, it's already 8:37.
Yes,
We
sir.
forgot the time in discussing all that.
So,
Is there anyone, one last question, anyone who want to express their feeling or feedback, please? We are going to wind up the show. Anybody? Okay. Maybe sir, some of them may have a few, issues with unmuting themselves. And we thank all the students who participated. It was almost 95 plus students have attended this live session, sir. After so long time, we have seen those many people in the live session. Generally, we have 30-40 students in the live session. But today, we have reached another milestone of 95 plus students. And thank you so much, Chitbab sir, for giving us an opportunity and for accepting, immediately when BSS has told about our platform. Thank you so much once again, sir. You really made a difference to a lot of students. And I really, expressing my sincere gratitude to you, sir, because the knowledge should not, useful only to your students. It should be transferred to all across India.
certainly, sir.
Soon,
Certainly, sir.
yes, sir. Soon we are going to conduct some more sessions with you for NEET also, sir, because you said for NEET there is a separate platform. We'll discuss about it. And let's have one webinar with you during NEET exam also, sir. Because
Okay, sir.
NEET students also require chemistry, what called as preparation tips, all that. And even we are going to have one session from Sarvanan, sir. Thank you so much for joining. And I thank all the faculty members who have spent so much time, and especially the students who joined from 6:30, almost it was 2 hours. So you're all there till the end. Thank you so much, guys. And let's see in the next webinar. Thank you so much
Okay,
once
sir.
again.
Sir, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Venkatesh, sir. Thank you for Ed Groom for for making me introduced to this platform, because actually it is very much new to me. And Sharonan sir knows very well. He was very much experienced in this technical field. I was new to this. Again, thank you, sir. Sharonan sir. After a long gap, we just met, and thank you very much. And thank you all my friends, who was there in the webinar, and all the best to all the students. All the best to all the students. I wish all the students will come up with colorful, flourishing results in their career. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Yes, sir. We have one more message, sir, from Ashwin.
Sir.
He's saying this has been a valuable session, sir. Thank you so much for this gain of knowledge about boards. Thank you, Ashwin, for sharing your feedback. And we have from Sarath Chandra saying, thank you so much, sir. So we got a wonderful feedback, sir. It was a very live session today we had. Thank you so much, Chitbab sir, for making all these tools.